Okay, what's up? We're back. And I believe we were going to go to a different floor on the elevator. Gonna guess entrance lobby? You were doing a great job. I knew I could trust you. Thank you, Mr. Yan. Don't let me keep you any longer. See you next time. Hopefully you can find a way to deal with those directors. I will. Good night, Miss Cheng. Good night. Oh, hi there, Jay. Are you really alright? Worried sick. You worry about me like that much? That much and more? My heart froze when I heard about it. I see you're okay now. That no big deal attitude. I love it when she smiles. Okay now, let's go. Elevator ride all the way up. It was probably her boss, bro. Or a coworker. That wasn't like any kind of romantic action, so who gives a shit, really? Here we are. I love this night breeze. Here, over here. How is it? How's what? It's breathtaking, right? I come here every once in a while. From here I can see the HQ tower. The sight of it reminds me of things. Fran used to work there, but she never felt happy. Back then I thought I could see all the way to the end of my life. Work and more work. Until you showed up. I've been thinking lately that you have changed me a lot. Once I was so eager, trying my best to prove my worth. Prove to whom? Funny, I never asked myself that. Not even once. Everything I did was to earn myself the peace of mind. Because I was constantly afraid that maybe someday, out of the blue, someone would show up and tell everyone that I'm a fake. That I'm nothing. I don't deserve anything that I own. That I'm the child that no one is ever proud of. This someone never appeared. Instead, I found you. You made me see how lost I was. Although you don't like to give advice, you kind of made me see myself, see what I really want. Now I want to help others by giving what they need when they need it. Like what you did for me. No, Fran. Quite the opposite. You saved me. This is why I asked to be transferred here. I hope to help these contributors by finding a way that is reasonably profitable, yet much more humane. Or so I believe. Sorry, I've been going on and on about myself. You were the star of the show today, Jay. Now, how did things go? The interview evolved into field practice, no verdict yet. Wow, Monsieur surely leaves no stone unturned. How do you feel about her so far? She's adamant when it comes to her principles. Yes, exactly, I feel the same. You should have witnessed firsthand that this line of work involves difficult decisions. Being adamant after so many years in the business is a rare quality. I suppose you like her management style? Sort of. You sound forced. Hey, the most important thing, did you get the job? No idea yet with everything interrupted by the psychopath. Right. She has enough to deal with already. Wait. I want you to be here again tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow is the field practice for ops. Wait. I just realized, didn't you say this interview was for ops? Why did they ask you to try out screening today? Miss Yes says she wants to see which is the better fit. Sounds like she doesn't trust Silencio's decision very much. Makes sense given her age. People from her generation tend not to trust AI. But it's not a bad thing. Now you have double the chances. Show them your best. So everything you did today was for screening, Jay? Suddenly she's getting serious. I guess you have met the people we regularly sign contracts with. And the man who tried to kill you. What do you make of it? What does she mean? This career that I'm in, The flop farming business as a whole. Are we preying on the disadvantaged? This is not a yes or no question. You think so? So far, I have found no answer. I came here with the hope to help people. The more I do, the less I believe in what I'm doing. Maybe what I do doesn't matter. Nothing could change the industry. Maybe this whole industry is built on the exploitation of the poorest people. Fran. What should I do? I should calm her down. To tell you the truth, Jay, I'm living in constant fear. Fear that what I believe is for the better turns out to be just as bad. I don't want to be a snob who's full of fancy talk. I'll really hate myself for it. Fran, you're overthinking it. What if I told you I want to quit? If someday I do find the answer to my question, and it means I must quit this job. Whatever you decide, I'm always by your side, Fran. You call Fran, I'm always by your side. Thank you. It's always like this. Like what? When I tell you about my trouble, you never give me a straight answer. No matter how much we talk, my questions remain unanswered. How can I be of real help? No, I don't mean that. What you did is exactly what I need. My life, my decisions, my future. I must find my own answer. However, I don't have what it takes to face it alone. You already helped me, time and time again. You remind me that no matter what happens, what path I choose, you'll always be there for me. Even if I push you aside, even if I try to dig a hole and hide in it, you always find me and tell me that I have you. Thank you for finding me, Jay. How many times I've lost count ever since we first met. Fran, the moon. Tomorrow is the 4th anniversary of our relationship. Yeah, time flies. 4 years in a blink. It must mean we both enjoyed the time together. I love you. I love you. Let's go home. Okay, so that's the end of chapter 1 right there. I was wondering when that was going to show up. It's been a long day. Not sleeping yet? You go to bed first. I'll take a shower. Night. Love you. You're weird today. Love you too. Man, I'm exhausted. Hopefully tonight I won't have trouble sleeping. Fran be running up that damn water bill. You again. Jason die? Who else could it be? So you really have no idea, do you? I guess I have it sort of figured out. I see. Welcome then to my subconsciousness, or whatever. Mind you, this happens only when my body falls asleep. You can leave when it wakes up. You've seen things like this before? You're a sharp one. I can tell you were different from the others, though. Why? Probably because I was sent here against my will. Here you mean my mind. You're sharp, aren't you? Is that supposed to be sarcastic? Just trying to lighten you up. Acknowledged. You always so serious? I'm only trying to sort things out. Sent against your will, you said. Meaning you didn't mean to occupy my body? Yes, I see. Can I know a bit more? I mean, about you? Like who I am? It's a good start. Starting from your name if you have one. MBU. That doesn't sound like a name. A code name, maybe? What do you remember before being sent into my body? I was trapped inside another person, a man. Trapped? Not your own choice? In other words, you were controlled by someone, maybe an organization. How did you barge into my mind? Also following their orders? No, they were killed before I was sent here. What? Killed by whom? Something like a specter. We're only getting more questions than answers here. To sum it up, you were dumped into a stranger's body, totally unprepared, and stayed for a whole day. Yeah, I improvise. Is that so? That nitpicky Miss Yeah does like you, though. You don't like her either? What's with that either? You don't like her? I don't really have any personal opinion. Is that so? Everything considered, thank you for not screwing up my day. You handled everything well. Don't mention it, bro. Yeah. Anyway, we must figure out a way to get you out of my body. I don't think you will stay for long, although... Not for long, how do you know? From experience, no one has stayed inside me for over a week yet. If you have no say in this matter, you'll have to live my life in my stead. Please try to be considerate. I don't want to face one heck of a mess when you leave. Huh? Didn't you say I'm doing pretty well? No, I did. Let me put it another way. I don't want to think about the possibility of facing one heck of a mess when you leave. Show some encouragement, man. I can keep up the good work. Could be. Would you like to help me? Sure, but how? If there are any major events upcoming, I'll give you a reminder the night before. Make sure you follow my instructions. Don't try anything against my interest. With the long pause. Most important of all to me is Fran. Keep her out of harm's way at all costs. Everything else is dispensable, myself included. You think she's in danger? She's safe enough, although, if she attempts to dive into something silly, keep her out of it, will you? Define something silly. Anything that might land her in danger. Could you elaborate a bit more? I mean her work. She's always going out of her way to set things right. The stress, the enemies she could make. We just had a dispute last week about this march she wants to take part in. You try to talk her out of it, and you guys get into a fight? Sort of. The march is not the point. We did reach an agreement. She said she won't go. I'm more worried about her job. Vision is not like Growl, which is a mafia pretending to be a corporation. Based on what I've learned in the army, though, Vision is probably worse. I can tell that Fran is plotting something. Exactly what, I have no idea. Plotting something? She's been staying up late processing paperwork unrelated to her job. I asked what it was about, but her response was dodgy. My guess is that she wants to present a proposal to the senior executives at Vision that they won't like. If things start to go south, stop her, will ya? I'll try my best. Thank you. You're a nice guy. You could have done without that, ugh. I'm supposed to say something nice when someone does me a favor. Fran reminds me all the time, although I'm still not very good at telling the occasion. You need people to teach you manners. I'm more of a doer than a talker. To me, one thank you goes a long way. The rest is all about proving it with action. Fran doesn't agree, though. She says it's rude. It's not rude. It's a legit way of life. I believe so. My body is waking up. You can feel it? Yeah. Just a vague feeling. Well, we are still here. Any more questions? Can you open that door over there? This one? No can do. Shove or kick won't budge. I guess there's nothing behind it. That's not true. Other people took control of you before. What did they do? You really have no idea? Yeah. And you must be pretty disoriented right now. I don't want to go into details about what they made me do. Let's just say quick jobs, not the good kind. You know why they pick you? No. For being in the right place at the right time, maybe? Anything else you want to know? Are you aware of everything that happened under my control? Crystal clear. Feels funny. As if I'm taking control of my own body, making decisions out of my own will with no external influence at all. Even if you do something that's entirely out of my character, my brain will automatically find some way to legitimize it. Except for situations like this, of course. Meaning sleep time? Yes. I gain full awareness during sleep. Everything rushes back in. Suddenly I can tell I was manipulated. It feels nauseating. I didn't want it to be this way. I know, I don't either. It will keep happening until you're out of my brain for good. Hold on, those thought bubbles I feel when I'm steering your body, they are thought bubbles? I am surprised that you can feel anything at all. What exactly did you feel? Your reaction to events every now and then. Did I show any signs of struggle against your control? So far no. Suppose it's just reflex. Like I said, I don't have real awareness until we're sitting here. Those thought bubbles do not represent my rational thoughts. Understood. You've got some quick mind. Gotta give you that. Even I am not entirely sure about what I just said. Anything else? Nope. Is that so? What? I can feel my body is already awake. It's moving around. But who's in control? We're both here. An incomplete version of me, I guess. I see what you mean. It's about time. Time for you to leave. I can feel it. I'm leaving the rest to you. Please. My head. This feels like... Hi, good morning. Morning. I see you rested well. Perfect timing, I'm almost there. See you at Zhang's. Zhang's? Zhang's Noodle. The one on the way to the subway station. Owner's a grumpy old man, but his wife is nice, remember? I may be a little bit late. Wait for me if you're there first. Oh, don't forget about your gift. Our 4th anniversary. Exchange gifts after work. Bye. Bye. I got the gift already yesterday. Now let's go out. I don't think I need to look at anything else in here, really. We go to the noodle. Fuck this. Missed again. Chill, dude. How much have you spent? 400. Haha, 400 on a gacha machine and you got nothing? Shut up. What's wrong with this thing? Scan this QR code, right? But don't see any menu popping up. No issue. Blah, 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 blah. Pet that dog. Oh no. Looks like a dog. We know. There's a fee for petting the dog, mister. Huh? Gotcha, I was kidding. He's a stray. People in this neighborhood keep feeding him. Then I thought maybe I should adopt him. You can feed him, but do bring nicer dog treats. People feed him all sorts of fancy stuff. Hard to impress. Hey handsome, never seen you before. You live nearby? Sort of. How close is sort of? Come by sometime, just in case you're wondering, I don't have a boyfriend yet. Bye, see you again. See ya. Abercats. Hey, mister. Could you do me a quick favor? What kind of favor? Could you check if there's something coming out of my exhaust pipe? I don't think this bike is working as it's supposed to. Okay. Thank you. I really can't see the pipe while riding it. How's it going? Anything coming out? Smoke? Nothing at all. Nice. Seems to be working now. There must be a pebble or something stuck in the hover engine. This bike has a hover engine? It's old, alright, but hover engine isn't exactly so new. I've been riding it as a regular bike until recently they repaved this road. Now I can hover. Nice savings on gas. Your hover engine doesn't work unless they repave the road? Don't you ever ride a bike? I thought everybody knew that. Okay, since you did me this favor, let me bring you up to speed. The government has been doing roadway upgrades for days now. These new roads have a hover layer beneath the asphalt that pushes vehicles up and navigates them with public AI. Route planning, self-driving, all taken care of. Since the power comes from the road, I don't need to spend a penny on gas. Not every road is upgraded though. Like, small alleys are left out. So bikes like these have 2 drive modes just in case. Use wheels when hover engine isn't working. Get it? I got it. Huh, I should find a teaching job. Good, the bike is all settled. Let me fire it up. Oh, yes. Thank you. Have a good one. All right, bye, hover bike. Popo! They say there's a typhoon coming this week. Sweet, hope it's a big one. Then we have a typhoon break. The weather forecast says it's going to be pretty big. I don't trust them anymore. This bill is pretty nice. Healthy. Hi, Mr. Dai. Miss Ching is already here. Good evening. Yeah, good evening. Come on in, I thought you'd be here first. Okay, I'd like ramen with a fried egg. That sounds good as hell. I already ordered for you ramen with a fried egg, yes? Right, thank you. Hee hee, funny, you're an excellent cook. You eat basically the same thing every day. Because familiar things make me feel secure. Because familiar things make me feel secure. Ah, I see. She has such cute smiles. She doesn't even have a face, bro. Huh, never seen you here so late. Because he's now working night shifts. Ah, the work must be tough. Not at all, right? Yeah, I'm getting used to it pretty fast. The work is tough. My boyfriend is tougher. Oh, where's Mr. Zhang? Haven't seen him in a while. He's on a business trip. Business trip for running a noodle house? Like finding new ingredient suppliers? Well, alright, something like that. Don't let me interrupt you, lovebirds. Enjoy. Thanks. Hey, Jay, about the march. She hasn't given up on it? You still want to go? Yeah. They have finalized the plan. The march is happening next month. Everything is ready. Just need more people. I want to go. They're delivering a very important message, one that could potentially help many. Could you tell me again what they're marching for? They want universal basic income. Who doesn't? A system that ensures everyone receives enough money to cover basic life expenses. We talked about this, remember? Meaning the government pays everyone a salary? Yes, but not exactly a salary. It's a fixed income, or a fixed number, no less, no more. The idea is to find a standard figure based on domestic consumer prices. This figure should be able to cover 3 meals a day and a roof over your head. Hey, does that mean now you're interested? She's beaming. Fran likes to talk about social movements. Alright, tell me about it. Definitely. Would you like to talk a bit more about it? Super duper like to. I sense a torrent of a lecture coming. Ah, we don't have that much time. Maybe you ask, I answer. Come on, bombard me with questions. By universal, do you mean everyone, the rich included? Yes, right. It's easier to manage that way. Otherwise, we must discern who needs the money and who doesn't on a case-by-case basis. That means a lot of administrative spending, and it may eventually become a privilege. That's something we don't want to see. If everyone gets paid for doing nothing, who's going to do the work? I believe people will still want to work. Yes and no. After all, universal basic income is supposed to cover basic expenses for survival only. They can't afford a comfortable life. I see your point. How is it? Do you understand the idea now? Where does this money come from? First of all, the government will need to terminate most or all social security and welfare programs. Then tax the rich people harder, especially the big corporations. The rich won't be happy about it. Yes, that's why we are asking the government to write it into the laws. The march is important for this very reason. It may not make any immediate difference, but we must make our voices heard. Not unfair to the hard-working people. Unfair from a personal perspective. Make working hard pointless. Why try so hard when the result is the same? But I believe there should be a sweet spot between helping the disadvantaged and taxing the more capable. We'll never find out without putting the discussion on the table first. Anything else? I think I'm good. Wonderful. Thank you for explaining it all. You... What? Nothing. You're somehow different, I think. Yesterday, too. Something's off about you, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not Jason Dye. That's why. Ooh. That's a... Should we go down that path? Probably because of the new job. I'm trying to cope with the change. Huh, you haven't officially got the job yet. Get back to the topic. Anyhow, I want to participate in this march. No, we talked about it before. It's too dangerous. Wait, before you say it's too dangerous, this time it's different. The march is now approved by the government. Approved? It's been years since the government approved a march of any kind. Approved, really? You don't trust me? Fran looks a bit offended. No, I don't trust them. Thought you knew me. Am I the naive kind? I verified. Relax. Yeah, it's been a while since the government approved any legal gathering. How did they get approval this time? It's complicated. She doesn't want to go into details? Fran? They filed the petition with a different purpose, saying it's a celebration of sorts. That only makes the problem worse when the cops see their banners. But an approval is an approval. No, it's not. As long as we don't try anything violent, the police can't touch us. That's not necessarily true. What do you think? With approval, the march is legal and safe. No, it isn't. Now, would you agree to let me go? I still think it's dangerous. Public gatherings like this could spin out of control on short notice. I still think you shouldn't go. Just like every time. But this is a rare opportunity. We pushed very hard to come this far. Right. Fran's been involved all along. I want to stay with everyone else to the end of it. Full closure. On the other hand, I don't want to have you worried. Trust me, Jay, this march is absolutely safe. Even if something goes wrong, I will get to safety before it's out of control. Yet, would you still say no? It's actually a tough question. Because at the root of it, you know, this is a movement or something that Fran believes in. So, by telling her not to go, I mean, I get that he wants to keep her safe, right? So, you know, is Fran's safety versus her standing up for what she believes in? That is tough, but you know, like, I would say that the risk is too high. Hear me out, Jay. This march is very, very important to me personally. I've been doubting my job at the farm, that I may not be doing the right thing. This is different. I'm 100% sure it's the right thing to do. I don't mean universal basic income. I mean this march itself, making our voice heard. This is the closest thing to a real social movement since the Moonflower movement. I believe we are standing up for a cause, but you don't care about causes, right? Right, because I care about you more than any cause. I know that, but okay. I will talk to them, see if they'll excuse me. Fran is sad, so I'm doing this for her own good. Sorry, I can't let anything bad happen to you. Yeah. No, stop. It's not the time yet. We should save this for later. Whatever decision you made, it doesn't count. I promise, swear that the march is totally safe, risk-free. I'll totally convince you next time. That would be great. Well, it's about time. We should get going. Let me see. Right, the shuttle will arrive soon. Let's go. See you later, Miss Q. Come again. Have a nice day. Definitely. Bye. Let's go to the subway station. Next shuttle will be here soon. It won't take long. Why are there Vision shuttles in a public subway station? Because Vision funded the subway station. You mean the subway system is Vision's property? No, the government has the ownership. Vision, as the provider of funding, has controlling rights. Big corporations do things like this all the time. Like Growl and Sunrise. They control a lot of organizations through deals like this. The government couldn't stretch its resources, or else they wouldn't allow this to happen. Of course, there are conspiracies saying that's the plan all along, plus the whole elevation plan in preparation for the flooding. What flooding? Hey, Mr. Dye, have you been reading your news at all? Why am I asking? I know about these things. The government had been talking about the flooding since we were in elementary school. Because of global warming, sea level has been on the rise. By 2053, some cities on the west side plus Wanpei will be sleeping underwater. Wanpei sits in a basin. We are expected to be living in a lake by then. The government started the Rise 50 initiative in response. For Wanpei, the plan is called Project Plateau. Specifically, the plan is to scoop certain parts of Wanpei up with suspension technology. Whole parts of the city floating in the sky? Huh? Why so surprised? Relax, not really floating in the sky. The idea is to jack parts of the city up slowly and steadily with suspension technology, then build supporting frames beneath them. A lot of areas are already elevated. The number is increasing. This sounds like fucking Midgar. See, our block and the one on the other side, we're all elevated. Also, thanks to the suspension supports, we don't feel earthquakes as much. Nice bonus, right? Are there areas that are not elevated? Of course. For those parts, residents are evacuated. The evacuation process created a whole heap of new problems, though. He seems to have remembered something unpleasant. Okay, enough about that. I'm not an elementary school teacher, you know. Do your own homework. Alright. Doesn't sound like an elementary school issue, if I'm going to be honest. I'll have to stop by the HQ tower. Can't go to the farm together with you. Roger, ma'am. Be a good boy while I'm away. Just some work stuff. Won't take long. We can go home together. Move over a little, Jay. Who's this character right here in the background? Let them cut the line? Why? They're the Red Room staff. Red Room? What's that? Red Room? Uh-huh. Since you're a Vision employee now, you should know this. Red Room is the science lab that is responsible for Vision's technological advancements. So? Stay clear of it and its people. Vision is obsessed with confidentiality, especially technologies. The entire Red Room staff is kept anonymous. They even live in safeguarded campuses. It's very rare to see them in public, like these people here. But dressing up like that, doesn't it attract unwanted attention? Consider it a warning. Keep a safe distance when you see that uniform. They do have a keep off written all over them kind of vibe. I heard someone got investigated by Vision just because of a 5-minute chat with a Red Room researcher. Intense. And got fired and sued in the end too. Wow. Should give these people a wide berth. The shuttle's here. Let's go. Hi. Morning, Mr. Dye. Morning, I'm pretty sure it's evening. He made the same mistake yesterday. Ouch, sorry. I mean evening. I used to work morning shifts. Haven't fully adjusted yet. Oh, biggie. Just started working night shifts too? Huh. Gonna work hard. He looks at me expectantly as if waiting for some uplifting response. Yeah, right. Keep up the good work. Yay. I can't deal with pathologically upbeat people like this one. You and me both. Can't deal with people like him. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, your position is a screening consultant? I'm not sure yet. No, I see. Sorry if I'm too nosy. Why ask? Actually, I need to ask someone in the company for a favor, but I don't know. Not sure yet. Thought I should make a list of everyone I know. I see. Mike, enough fooling around. Come here. Coming. Won't keep you any longer. Have a productive day. Sure, buddy. Oh, I forgot to ask yesterday. Whom should I report to now? Guess I should check with Wayne or Miss. Yeah, either way. Better put the uniform on. Is there a bathroom here? Hey, Grandpa. Hey, wait. Okay, Woody. Jason Dye? Who is this guy? Looks all strung up. Do I know you? You can call me Chin. He's staring hard into my eyes. What's going on? Something funny with my face? No, it's just, are you really you? His gaze is uncertain again. Huh? Sorry, forget I asked. Never mind, I thought you were someone else. What? But he just called me by the name. Nah, never mind. Weirdos. Come on, where's my mail? Where's Wayne? I said I'm okay. Oh, good day, Jason. Lawrence, I thought he was hurt pretty badly yesterday. Thought you were hurt pretty bad. Not at all, just a flesh wound. You better be okay. Yesterday you were like bleeding yourself out. I'm tough. Well, he knows himself best. And Tyler knows me. Come on, I'm really worried about you. I'm really absolutely okay, man. How's the nut job doing now? Thought the cops took over? Yeah, they had him arrested and found out his motive. His family died while contributing an accident. He was here to take revenge. So it was true. What was true? Hold on, you mean juicers dying on the farm is what, normal? Actually, I can't say for sure. What? No, why? You've been working here for years, no? Accidents happen in the cellar. We at screening don't know anything about it. There must be at least rumors. Yeah, people died. How come no one talks about it at all? Because of contracts and confidentiality clauses. What? The company does not allow unapproved communications between divisions. But eventually someone has to talk, right? Family of the victim, like this time? Usually not. The PWOP contribution contract has accidental death, indemnity, and confidentiality clauses in it. Simply put, the farm shuts them up before anything happens. Airtight and very practical. I can't believe Eva Ye approves it, though, with all her talk about juicer rights. Miss Ye approves this? No. It's standard procedure made up by HQ. Auntie has been trying to change these rules. Although they won't allow Vision's reputation to be tarnished for the proper reason. Proper reason? How about to not become a heartless bastard? Is that proper enough? I'm not convinced. No one tried to bring the story to the press? Some probably did. The story wouldn't see publication anyway, because Vision is a key investor behind many mainstream media outlets. What about smaller outlets, tabloids? I see where you're coming from. Stories like these make good clickbaits. But even tabloids depend on social networks. Almost all social networks use Vision's content recommendation algorithms. In other words, no one can afford to rub Vision the wrong way. If the situation calls for it, Vision could wipe the existence of a media outlet from all social networks overnight. Okay, the thing is, why are these people dying in the cellar anyway? Ask ops. Sounds to me like they're a bunch of monkeys who can't do their job right. Filthy monkey who can't use jujutsu. More or less, based on my personal experience. Talking about ops, Jason, aren't you going there for field practice today? I don't want to go to ops anymore. I am. Now I'm looking for Wayne or Miss Ye to take me down there. I have no idea where they are. Probably busy taking care of yesterday's mess. So no one knows the whereabouts of Wayne? They will be here soon. Wayne and Miss Ye went to visit the family of the colleague who passed away. I can't imagine how they feel seeing their son off to work and never coming back again. Situations like these make me think. Think what? Are we the bad guys? Truth be told, I thought about quitting. Don't have the heart to make a living by exploiting others. All these tragedies are caused by the farm. If I quit, no one else will just take your place. Do you think it's easy to find a job these days, Jeff? I didn't mean that. Ever thought about why you are here in an office instead of being racked up in the cellar? Get yourself sorted out before thinking about others. Hey, that's totally unrelated. It's totally related. You old geezers always oversimplify things. Hey, Jeff. Whatever you say. Don't have the time to argue with you. I don't have as much love to spare as you do. All I know is that if everyone does their own job right, the world's a much better place. I'm off to work. Suit yourself. Go do your work. You turn tail every time I get serious. Go. Take your outdated ideas and live your outdated life. It's not my place to say anything here. Screw this. Wayne won't be back in a while. Jason, you have anything to do? Come find me. If not, I have something for you. I don't fucking work here yet, bro. Wasn't expecting it to escalate so quickly. Things are not going well between them. They weren't like this before? Better than this, more or less. Jeff's parents passed away. Yeah, when he was in middle school. His mom's older brother, which is Mr. Lau, took him in. Meaning Mr. Lau is his only family? That I'm not sure of. You know where Jeff is, Tyler? Right now? The break room, most likely. Every time he's angry, he goes there to make a cup of tea. Says it's soothing. I'll go talk to him. See ya. Wait, Lawrence! Lawrence went out in a storm. What's up? He wants to have a talk with Jeff. Huh. Jeff had a fight with Mr. Lau, so he wants to talk some sense into Jeff? Probably. I didn't know Lawrence was the peacemaker type. I wish we could talk some sense into QQ. QQ's bitching about your relationship with Ops again? Yeah. No, Edith was looking for you. Could you go find her, like, right now? Of course. Hey, Jason. Good luck with the field practice. Thanks, bro. I'll go find Edith, then. You do that. Let me see what Grandpa has for me. Hey. You'd help me out? I fucking guess. Good. You heard what I told Jeff just now, but I guess you wouldn't agree. You young folks are like that in a sense. Naive. Contribution to society, helping people, making the world a better place, so on and so forth. You are that kind, aren't you? I only care about myself and those who matter. No, I prioritize myself and those who matter to me most. You. More mature than your peers. Okay, enough life lessons. I need you for real work. You started life lessons yourself. Because of what happened yesterday, we need to change assignments for a few team members. I need you to go tell them. Can't you just send a message? I did, but for whatever reason, they are not checking messages. Better inform them now than have them crying over it later. I need you to find Cynthia Ho and Jade Lynn. One of them should be at logistics. The other may be in the corridor outside the contract rooms. Go find them when you have a minute. Remind them to check my message. This is of low priority, of course. If Wayne comes back, do whatever he tells you to do first. Do me this favor only when you have time. I'll go find them myself if they keep ghosting me. That's it. You're dismissed. They asked you to come over and help? Yeah, so what? They having a fight again? Nothing, it's just weird. It's just that I think it's weird. Why do they keep asking you for you? Don't they have their own staff? It is what it is. I mean, for real, why do you even agree to help them? And you won't tell me what you're doing down there? You're not my boss. Why do you even bother? Don't you have anything better to do? Aren't you preparing for the certificate exam? Do your prepping. What does that have to do with it? I just care about you. Chaster? What are you doing there? Can I help you? Just wondering what's going on. Well, Kathy is spending more time with Ops than with us. Even when she's in the office, she's hardly talking. They turned her into a zombie. It's called concentration. I'm focusing on my work. She's right. Anyway, you're still spending a whole lot of time in the cellar. It's a fact. We don't see you in this office much. Don't see her much? Really? Yes. But I'm doing all my work faster and better than QQ does. Plus, do I have to be seen in this office? Yes. Just say it if you feel neglected. I'm a bigger person than that. It's just that the office is losing its vibes without Kathy. Anyway, this isn't right. It's not true. I'm not spending that much time in the cellar. Then where are you when you're not at your desk? I could be running errands for us. No, you take that access pass on your desk when you go to the cellar. What pass? It's a special access pass for the ops office. You're a member of screening, not ops. You're often not in the office either for test prepping. Do you think test prepping is a better excuse or what? Huh? What does this have to do with my test? Do you care about it that much? I don't care about your certificate or whatnot. Then why? Listen, Kathy, those people at ops are bad. No, Justin is a nice guy. Is he though? You call that nice? He hardly gives a grunt every time I say hello. He must be busy at work. Why are you defending him? Why are you attacking him? I don't dig you coders. I don't dig you hardware geeks. Okay, let's leave it up to Jaster. Hey, why is it up to me all of a sudden? I don't even know what they're fighting over. Leave Jason out of it. We could use a third-party opinion. What do you say, Jaster? Who's making more sense? Kathy's looking at me cautiously. Truth be told, I don't even know what you guys are fighting over. I told you to leave Jason out of it. Now you've ruined his day too. Hey, you can be honest with me. Are you transferring over to ops? What? No. Are you there really to help? I told you. Hey. You two are fighting again? And you're harassing Jason now? Huh? No, we're not. You are. I can tell from Jason's confused face. Just give it a break, you people. Don't keep fighting over the same thing. Okay, I'm a nagging nanny, alright? Don't encourage him when he tries to pick a fight again, Kathy. Babysitting you folks isn't part of my responsibility. Sorry, Jason. They can be a nuisance sometimes. I don't mind. Right. Puddles figurine. Puddles. That's the plan. If anything doesn't work, call me over to help. Okay, go now. Thank you. Hey, Jason. I'm late again. Really sorry. Had to help resolve some issues left by the day shift staff. I haven't known him for long, but so far he's always late. Always running around helping people with this or that. Did you fix the issues? We did. That was a close one. Good job. Yeah, thank you. I need to tell you about your field practice at Ops today. Shouldn't you tell me whether I passed the interview for screening? Wait, did I make the cut for screening? Oh, right. Sorry, I'm afraid that we'll have to wait till tomorrow. Miss Jet is still busy with the aftermath of yesterday's assault. I will be occupied, too. I think you have pretty much nailed it, though. I had a talk with Miss Ye yesterday. She's very happy with your performance throughout the consultation sessions. She said you were handling contributors very well. Considering everything, I think you have nailed it. Show some confidence. Okay, now your itinerary at Ops today. Since Ops is a separate division, someone else will give you the tour there. Why not you? Like I said, Ops is his own division. Don't worry, you can trust him. We joined Vision about the same time, he and I, so he's definitely eligible for a promotion. But things happened. What kind of things? Not my place to talk about it. Ask him if you're really curious. An awkward smile to cover awkwardness. Him. His name is Justin Wu. Let me know when you're ready for field practice. I'll tell him to meet you at logistics on B7. I must run some errands for Mr. Lau, though. Not a problem at all. The executives are furious with Ops because of yesterday's mess. They demanded a very lengthy statement from their team lead. My understanding of their team dynamic still stands. Justin will be the one to actually write the statement. Yesterday's mess? How's it related to Ops? Huh? You haven't heard? The assault yesterday, the guy's family died in the cellar. It was an accident, but he blames us for it. The division in charge of the cellar is, of course, liable. Considering the statement is due today, I doubt if he has a lot of time for you. Even if I call him now, it will take him a while to be there. Hope you understand. May I know what kind of person he is? Why ask me? Because you seem to know him well. We are friends, kinda. We're friends. He's a very capable man. Poker face most of the time, but quite nice deep down inside. Sometimes annoyingly stubborn, though. You don't have to worry, it's not hard to get along with him. He's totally trustworthy. Being trustworthy doesn't necessarily mean he's easy to get along with. You're right. Don't worry, he's kind of boring, but really not hard to get along with. You will see soon enough. Well, if you have to do other things to do, just go. Once you go down to the cellar, it could take a long time to come back up again. What do you say? Cellar right now or finish other businesses first? Absolutely take care of. Sure, you can always find me at my desk. Let me know anytime when you're ready. That's it. Miss Jazz calling me. Gotta go. See ya. Okay. Somebody was definitely on logistics. I think somebody's on screening and consultation. So let's go check these out really quick. Saw people from HQ yesterday. Yeah, you're not the people I'm looking for. I am looking for Jade Lynn, maybe? I don't remember the name. What? Excuse me, do you know where Cynthia Ho is? Cynthia? Probably went to screening again. She and Rose, they go there a lot these days. No, she's not. She's in the corridor near the contract rooms. The door there broke yesterday. Remember, she's fixing it. All right, contract rooms. Thanks. Gotta do my little shuffle run. Bup, 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 bup. Oh, hi. Eh? I met you somewhere before? You're Jay. Jason Dye? The very same. Huh? Is Jade crying? You're the one who took care of the lunatic yesterday? Yes. I was scared to death back there. Thank you for saving the day. Wild mood swings. Can I help you? George Lau's looking for you. Yeah. Could you please just tell Mr. Lau that you can't find us? You know he's looking? It's Jade, she lost a very important hard drive. HQ asked for a physical copy because what's inside is super confidential. Mr. Lau needs it ready today, but I can't find it anywhere. Must have dropped it yesterday during the attack. Search this corridor? We searched everywhere. Jade has got too many warnings recently. This time she could be fired. I can't afford to lose this job. That is the situation. But sitting here is not a solution. But I can't. The worst part is, HQ is asking for the hard drive. Mr. Lau can't help us even if he wants to. If he tries, I guess he'd get punished too. Why is it always me? First the lunatic, then this. I was thinking the security team must have searched this corridor thoroughly yesterday after the incident. But they found nothing? I don't know yet. We have sent them messages through the company's communication system. There's no response yet. We're trying to buy some extra time and wait for them to respond. Cross-division communication takes time, you know. Be great if we could contact the security officer on duty yesterday. Tricky situation. Now you know everything, Jason. Would you like to help us buy some time? Just tell Mr. Lau that you can't find us. Please, I'm counting on you. You shouldn't get involved. Okay, I'll tell him that. Thank you, you're my savior. Thanks, Jason. Better hurry up, though. We will. This is settled for now. Am I actually going to tell him that? I don't know. I don't know. George seems kind of like a prick. So... Really, though, if I tell him that I can't find him, it's like no skin off my nose. I could just... That could be the truth. How's he even going to know that I talked to him? So... How's it going? Found them? They're still not responding to my messages. What to do here? Ah, fuck it. Can't find them. Really? You mean they have left the farm? They could be in places where I don't have access to. Impossible. Cynthia, maybe. Jade has the same security clearance as yours. You checked everywhere. At least one of them must be there. Well, you're lying. He's very, very angry now. You know what this is about? No, I don't. Jade Lynn has a hard drive containing a confidential document for HQ. This hard drive should have been on my desk an hour ago. Do you have any idea what the consequences are? HQ is chasing me. They could send people anytime. Good, now I have to tell them Jade lost it. I don't want this to happen, but she could be fired. Not my fault. She's been making one mistake after another. Incompetence is not to be tolerated. Can't you wait for a little bit more? I miss my own job? Right now I'm already held partially responsible. Collaborating with her will only make my case worse. Maybe she's already found it. Maybe she's on her way here now. No, I must report to HQ right now. Damage control. Here's how it goes. I will report to HQ and you were dismissed. Thank you. You really won't help her? I said you're dismissed. I guess this is as much as I can do. Kind of get it, kind of don't. You ready to go down? I'll contact Justin now. Is it okay? Yeah, let's go. Sure, 1 second. Okay, I told him. Take the elevator down to logistics and turn left. And we'll meet you there. Have a productive day. Oh, okay. Bye. Fuck a productive day, bro. Well, sorry hard drive people, guess I couldn't help you out. Jason Dye? Yeah, nice to meet you. I tried to be here as soon as possible, didn't want to keep you waiting. You must be Justin Wu. Yes, I am. I will be your tour guide for the field practice at Ops today. And I was expecting him to be late. The boss said you're busy? My boss? You made up your mind? Screening? Nah, I didn't mean that. I'm actually relieved. Huh? Nothing. You were right. I have work to do. I'm here because you have higher priority. My work is my own problem. Can't let it waste your time. Plus, I don't like to be late. He's indeed better than Wayne at punctuality. Time to go down to the cellar. Are you ready? Sure. Let's get the fuck down there. Sure. Now, I'll tell you this. Actually, we just got an autosave. So, we'll do the cellar next time. It's probably been about an hour recording this. I haven't really kept a close eye on the time, but I think it's been about an hour. So, you know, we'll go to the cellar next time. You know, this game is a hell of a lot of a reading. Like, I feel like that's all I'm doing is just reading text on the screen. There's not much, you know, in the way of stuff happening. I think the most exciting thing was that fight where Jason beat that guy's ass, but still, I still think it's a good game. It's a good experience so far. So, yeah, we'll keep on going through. You know, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.